Hello everyone, and welcome back to Calmsden Farm, and we are pretty much continuing where we left off last time, but this time we've been spending some money. First of all, we've got the TMR mixer loaded up, because we need to sort the cows out. So if we go to our animals, our cows, they got new TMR. Also what I did off camera, I got rid of all the younger cows, and I replaced them so they need TMR desperately. Also, spend a bit of cash and treat myself to the TLX 2020 series by A2 Studio. Got the Logistics TX 2020 Tippet and the Logistics Liquid whatever trader. This has been tuned to 82,000 capacity and that's got a 5,000 capacity. So yeah. This is just for general hand fun, run around, and apparently top speed is 127 miles an hour, so I am loving that. But obviously before we can have any fun, we need to get this back pronto. And what I'm going to do, take this back, get the cow sorted, get the trailer put away. I do need to up the yard a little bit, that'll be done later on, because we need to do the corn silage. That has been ready to forage since it was July, but just with how things have been going in that, just haven't had time to get around to it. And now we're at the end of August. We also need to get the mowing done. We need to get hay from the fields. Not so much for the bales for the cows, but not bales for the sheep, shall I say. But more just to feed the cows as well, because I want to make a big bulk of TMR. Because soon we're going to be having 500 more cows in. Obviously that's going to require a lot of money, so to get it all done we need that biogas plant producing, chugging away, sell the soil fertilizer by using the digestate we get from the BGA, and pop that over to there. At some point we may get rid of it altogether, but for now we'll keep it as it is, so yeah. So get it sorted, and so we need to go click on left there, but we'll go left down here I think. Oh no, we need to go right because this is where it's all stored, the Omaton silo with our TMR, so actually could I be, no I'm not going to say could be lazy and have fill it up with it still strapped down. Also we've got the corn head there for the sunflower. Also we need to change the paint job. As yeah, see, just a lot of mess in that, so really need to clean things up here a little bit. So go and pop you over here for now. Oh, yeah, just like those pansies move in. Or simply just moving this somewhere, even if it's just over here out of the way for now. Because I'm not going to be using this roadway too much. This little path down here, because there's only really for like one tractor. Yeah, we could get the TLX up through that way, but so go and turn this around. And let's cut across the cornfield. Actually, we need to change the paint job on this to match our John Deere, so not the tractor, the combine. Can we use it? Can we use this toolbox here to change the paint colour? I wonder. No, we cannot. Only to repair, which sort of makes sense, because this is just a tool to repair. This ain't like a paint shop or anything. Just having a look in the used market. Nothing to our particular interest at the moment. But for the cows and that, we do need quite a bit because, well, for the new cows. So I think, how much are the cows? Are like a grand or so to get them like a decent age where they produce milk straight away. So that's going to be what, 490 grand plus 150 for the pen itself. So yeah, quite a bit. Also, we've got our cakes and that on the way. I'm not going to get out of here this way, aren't we? Nope, I do not think so, so bear with me a sec whilst I get this sorted. And just don't look at my driving at all. There we go, we got it on the road, so we'll send you to here. I shouldn't have too much difficulty. So you're not getting across this triangle bit down here, which I don't know why with this triangle area, if the path involves crossing this way, they'll do at all costs to avoid it. For example, when I was sending stuff from the wheat field like we did last time around to up to the general store, the route involves going this way and up, but nope, they actually follow the road and go around. Perhaps because it's not like a one-way system, because obviously you see we've got the sign there, we've got the speed limiter sign. Actually wait, it's 30, if it's saying 30 there, it's more for going that way, so perhaps it is supposed to be like that, but yeah. Because obviously you'll come down here, we'll drive on the left, you can either go left here, or you can go straight on. Yeah, you should be able to turn left here. You do this in the UK, or at least I do. And there's just a sign otherwise saying it's like a one-way system, or no through traffic, but Worker H is blocked. Why did you drive into a tree? How? The road is straight, more or less, so why do you veer to the left? Oh, you got a lot of AI workers. Got to love them. Fine, I'll try to rest myself. Clearly the AI was drunk and couldn't drive in a straight line, so you're fired. And we will not be using you again. So, righty then, we have been a little bit busy, and we've got the header repainted. Look at that brand new coat of paint. Cost us 13 grand, so I wasn't too happy about that, but it is what it is. Also, we put in a fuel station over here so we can buy fuel at the shop, which was needed. So we bought, how much? 10,000 litres, and 2,500 is in there, and this will be stored at the farm, or we could just leave it in here and tow it as and when we need it. So I think what we're going to do first of all is just fill up the not combine the tractor if we can. Let's open the covers, and look at that, instant fuel. Close covers, and we'll leave this up here for now. Moving on to you. Nope. There we go. Don't know why it's kept sending me to the TLX, but restart the engine. Actually turned it off. So yeah, ooh, nope, that was a bad idea. So yeah, what we're going to do now is take this back to the farm, and then I think we'll get started on the maize silage, because maize silage is the best way to make money in FS2, just because it yields so much silage in that. So I'm thinking, if we can make a lot of money from it, let's make a lot of silage and feed that to the BGA and get even more money from it. Well, actually, I think we'll get more money for silage directly rather than that, but I'm happy as we are at the moment. So yeah, we'll head back to the farm and get everything all started up. So here we are, but first of all, before we get even started on that, so it's all struck down. Just wonder why it was all glitching all suddenly. There we go. So yeah, we need to get this filled up with TMR, and actually we can find out how much TMR we've got exactly. So we'll go and reverse up. So we got, not a lot of TMR left, so we need to make a lot of TMR. So also, you can see the mine's gone down quite a bit. That's just because I've got workers on the way. I've got the class going up to field 5. We'll get the cultivation started on field 5 because tomorrow I want to plant crop. Also, we've got the harvester on its way and the John Deere with the header towards field 13. So tomorrow we can do. I went off. So we can do the sunflower harvest because it is ready tomorrow. we have a look here in the growth cycle stages, it's dark green, so that is ready to harvest, so all looking good. So I think what we will do quickly is just get this all done, get the TMR fed to the cows. This ain't going to be enough. I think this will give them about half the feeding needs, so yeah, I'm thinking all the sites we're going to get now, we need to focus on making TMR rather than feeding the BGA. Worst case scenario, we could always just feed the manure and slurry to the cows, not the cows, so to the BGA, and that'd be more than adequate enough. So, also, how is the sheep doing for food? We can quickly check in a sec. Let's get this over to the cows and get them fed up. Also, we can have a look at their straw as well. Oh, that button there sends me veering there to the left, or to the right, should I say. So we're going to go quickly detach you. Have we got any bells in here? Oh yeah, we have got a bit of straw. We'll blow that in. Oh, look at that. They need a bit more straw than that, but that'll be more than enough for now. So if we have a look. So our sheep, they can do some more food. Straw's not a big issue at the moment. We've got tons of bales of straw in that, so. And yeah, CMR is, of course, definitely needed, so. I think let's go and back this up in here for now. Could always store a few bells in here. And as and when we can just dump bells into the bell shredder. And then give the cows some straw from there. So there we go. Get you hooked up. But yeah, so as of recording this, I just released the latest episode, and yeah, I do apologise. For some reason YouTube's been playing up lately, taking a lot longer to process the videos. Oops, if you boot, I suppose like the first hour or so, because it said it was HC was processed and we're ready to go, checks complete. So I thought, yeah, nice, could just go ahead and publish it. Now I went ahead and published it, and then all to realise, actually, nope, we're still processing HD, and the video was released at 360p, which is just absolutely dreadful, so I do apologise for that. I'll make sure from now on the videos are properly in HD before publishing, because, yep, rather points of releasing the video in 360p, quality ain't good, barely watchable, or to me at least it's not watchable. So how are the cows? Yeah, they're gonna need a lot more TMR, but that will be for another time. How's the combine doing on that? So class is there. You're struggling for some weird reason. That's because you're not going through this gate straight, so get you straightened up. There we go. So there is the combine, and we just get us all hooked up ready now, so go and take all the straps off. Also, we could do with having a bigger pipe on this. It's only like 20 grand, but I think for now we can just about manage as it is. I think the corn header is smaller than the... Actually isn't smaller than the other header. Can I have a little look? So if we go to own items, 12 meters, 30.7, so yeah, we should have more room to move alongside with the trader. And yes, even though some owns this field 12, we do have the right of access, so we can simply just store our equipment off to the path and that, so nothing to worry about. And then where are you two? There we go. We'll hop into the class. And actually, can't even pull this cultivator. In theory, no. So that is 9 miles an hour, so to be honest, we may need the other case over here, but I'm going to try and stick with this if we can. So 9 miles an hour is the target working speed, and this can do it at 5. Yeah, it's definitely struggling, but you know what, I'm just going to need to work her beam on this. These could just be chugging away rather than saving on transporting. Next, we'll grab some of these bells, which for some reason has gone all over the place. Also, I did do some pallets of furniture and egg pad that I forgot to sell. We'll sell that at some point, no big rush at the moment, so... Whoa, that bell completely flipped on me. Because of the terrain and that as well, I'm not using the proper bell for it, so... that might be a factor as well. So go and just plonk you on there. But yes, even though this is a bell fork, it still does the job. It does the job adequately enough. Minus the bumps and tumbles. Perhaps we could do with getting a proper pallet fork. Actually, sorry. Even better, a proper bell fork. I can carry multiple bells, so we're going to have a look at investing at some point, but at the moment, try to save money as and when we can. So I do want to get those cows in, because I just want to see how much manure and all that we get, much slurry we can get. I think we should get a lot more, because 150 compared to 500 cows or 490 is a lot more. Also, we've got the wall over there, and I do want to get the spinnery on the go. Ooh, man, that bell just went straight away. So that bell. How are they now? So yeah, relatively good. So I think to be honest, will even be for now. I'll hop into the case. Not you. So let's just see how this performs. It should be able to do it fine. Tractor is 374 horsepower. Requirement for the header is 375. So we're 1 horsepower short. But are we going to be able to do this? See, we're foraging, and it is looking good. Missing a couple of bits here and there, so gotta be careful of that. Could be just a turning in that. The pipe is long enough, so it's doing it at 6 miles an hour. What is the target speed? 6 miles an hour. But yeah, for some reason it's just missing like random strips. Yeah, I see like missing strips of corn for some reason. I can't figure out why. Ah, why don't I try with her both? Does that do the job? Because I had the header lowered, but not the Lacotech lowered, and that seems to do the job. So. I did use this on, what was it, Elm Creek I think it was, I used this setup. So yeah, should know what I'm doing. And already we got 3% off chaff, and a lot of this we can put into the fermentation silo. But also we did spend some money by putting some, well, put a bunker silo clamp at the BGA, 5 milliliters. So I'm thinking about investing a conveyor setup, so we can empty directly from the bunker side clamp once it's all done, directly into the bio grinder. So which one do we want? We want you. Have we owned you yet? No, we do not. So that is good. And this is the one I want. This is a big setup here. Obviously, it's originally designed for the Meridian silos. So if we go to the shop, we can have a little quick look. Sorry about how I've been going back and forth. So, see, what this will do, It'll pick up the silage from there, it'll go up, it will come into this little spout here, or this little loading tray, I'll go up and directly out, so no, not you, don't want to drive you. So yeah, we can go out that, so I think we should be able to do it long enough. If not, we can always get a second one, or the red one, the smaller version of this. And we can do it as high as we want. Only to a degree, of course, but we going up, going down, so of course we can drive this over there if we wish, but 3 miles an hour, yeah, not a good idea. Also, getting this over, this not going to be an issue. This over on the other hand, tight British roads, can we get out of the shop, I wonder, but that's going to be to find out in due course. But for now, we will continue on with this, get us all done, and I'll see you folks in a short moment. Alrighty, so we are done now with the forage harvesting, and as you can see, we decided to upgrade to a proper forage harvester because 4.5 meters working with was a bit. It was going to take too long, so at least the cloths. Unfortunately, I didn't get the upgrade engine because, well, I thought it had enough horsepower to power the header. As you can see, it does power the header, but we should be doing this at 6 miles an hour, but this is doing like at 4.5, 5 miles an hour, so. But anyways, we are done now, and we've got a staggering 1.13 million litres. There's already a million litres in the silo clamp, of which I had to change because I thought the one I bought previously was a silo clamp, but no, it was a manure heap. So we got 750,000 litres in there. We got 250,000 litres in the fermentation silo. That's going to take 2 months to process, so I'm all good with that. And what's the hours on this? 1.1 hours. 1.4 should I say. So we can return those because we don't need those anymore. We can't get the silage additive out, but we've got tons of it already. I did try and mulch the field, but for some reason it wouldn't let me hire a worker, so not sure what that. I know the field needs ploughing, so we'll get the plough out next time. And how are you doing? Cultivation is nearly done. I did mulch the field. I perhaps should have mulched it, but too late for that now, so let's get a worker to do this last little strip over here. And that's field 5 cultivated and ready to be seeded. We'll hop into the case Magnum. And I see mine's gone down quite a bit because we did get a nice little setup going. Hopefully to utilise, but I'm not too sure how well it's going to work. Because how big the bunker side clamp is. It's, put it this way, this will have 1 million litres in there now, or just over 800,000 should I say. But yeah, 887 whatever, and it is not even close to full, so as usual I may have gone a bit too big. Anything in the use market? Nope. Obviously I'm waiting on for something like a lorry to pop up in the use market perhaps. Or even a forage officer. The header I'm willing to pay for. But ideally, yeah, we'll go down here. Yeah, I'll steal the forage officer because I want to do corn again. Because we're going to get a lot of silage from this. 1.1 million. And a lot of this is going to be used for TMR production, unfortunately. Of course, we still got the grass fields to mow that, so we'll try to get that done today. Whether I'll do a time lapse of it or I just do bits of it and then jump cut, depends on how things progress in that. So we'll go up here. Also, I have spent money repairing equipment because we were struggling with working speeds, and it has made a difference. I know a lot of people say, oh, repairing that doesn't make a whole difference, but actually it does. Not as much as FS90, because I know in 19 when you were 50% more, you had this like 25% horsepower engine like reduction, and when it was completely worn, you had like half the horsepower of the engine. So if X equipment had 150 horsepower, 100% wear, it would have equivalent to like 75, 80 horsepower. Not sure what it is exactly with 22, but it's not as bad as that, but it is not nil. I don't think it's negligible in terms of how the terrain is and that, because a lot of the work we're doing is on flat land. So, for example, the cultivator, that should be doing it easily at 9 miles an hour. We've got more than enough horsepower in the tractor. Fortunately, the tractor is 45% worn, and the equipment itself, the cultivator, was 66% worn. So between those two, there was some wear. So actually, we've got 750,000 litres in here, and please say we can get the tractor in here. No. And it's because of the swivel axle, dolly thing. This is going to make my life a lot more difficult. So go to around, we'll go in the other end. But as you see, we got the two big meridian pipes. Come on, turn around. One's already pointing into the clamp already, that one on the left. Hopefully you don't need any more conveyor belts because they do cost quite expensive, 25 grand each. Let's just go onto the side. Good thing about this, the X52 Timber doesn't have a weight equivalent to what's in it, so should be fine here. And hopefully it doesn't leak out to the side, unlike the base game ones. And so we got 887,000 litres in here, and now we're stuck. Oh lovely, that's what I need. There we go. And we're free. Of course we need to compact this. Now an ideal would like to have a wheel loader with a side fork, but we shouldn't. Well, we do have the money for it, but we want the money for the cows. So yeah, ain't gonna happen. Even if we do get 400 cows to start off with, we'll just do whatever we can. And how good is this at compacting? Yeah. Ideally we need something just like to level it in at. So I may just lease a piece of equipment or something. Have a little look here. How much is a wheel loader? Quite expensive, so I'm thinking we just go ahead and lease this. The Elite Wolf Agri Plower. Power not plower. So that costs us 10 grand. Yeah. There we go. And this is a nice piece of equipment. Of course it doesn't go fast, it goes 14 miles an hour. So it's going to take a bit of time to get there, so what I'm going to do is simply jump cut between the time we go from here to the bunker side clamp at the BGA. And here we are at the BGA, and this should make mincemeat of this. And because it's got tracks, it should be able to get up there, so we'll find out no issues whatsoever. As I'm saying that, we're having issues already. As you see, it is leveling it off, and it is compacting it, so all in all, a good sign. Ideally, we could have had this balls, because then what we could do is just push it, all the silage to this end, so when it comes to unloading this, we should have no issues whatsoever. But we shouldn't have enough funds to do everything at the moment, so it is what it is. Trying to compact all this silage. Would have helped if I did this incrementally, but you know, it's me, so I tend not to do things the easy way. It tends to make life a bit more difficult. But yeah, so we'll get this done, and then I think we could go ahead and start mowing. This is going to take some time, I think. So we're here with the combine because I've got a bit of the corn. So what we're going to do is just quickly, it is unfolded. There we go. So yeah, we'll quickly get this last bit of corn picked up. Ah, dang it, we can't because it's not ready to harvest, so... Look, that's what I did, I started ploughing the fields, but yeah, so... That is a bit of a bugger. Also, it is getting late. It takes 24 hours for the silage to ferment in the silage clamp, so... Fortunately, I'm going to have to cover this for the day. Pumpkin silage covered. We do have the one by the cow pasture to fill up. You got the mower underway already, so if we go to you, you're doing a good job. So I'm thinking we're just going to leave this running, and we'll skip ahead till morning, and then we'll get it all finished off then. I think at least if we get this field done today, then we can just pick it up tomorrow. The others are going to be a day behind, but it is what it is. We've lost so much time in that through X, Y, and Z. So yeah, so what I'm going to do quickly is just simply get this all here done, and I'll see you folks in the morning. Because he has stopped for some reason. No idea why. Well, good morning folks, it is 7 o'clock and wow, we earned a lot of money from the electricity overnight. Despite the fact that we haven't really been feeding the biogas plant, so if we have a little look, we got 144,000 litres of silage at the moment. Our silage in the clamp is 45% fermented. We still got lots of wood and lots of planks at the carpentry, so that's a bit of a slow progress. And what else? Bakery's doing well. I think actually we're full now at the bakery actually. Let's have a little look, shall we? Go over here to the bakery. And oh yes, we've got lots of cakes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pallets of cakes. That is what? Actually no, 8, 16, 24, 2,800 litres of cakes. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 litres of bread. So that ain't too bad, that's actually quite good actually. How are the strawberries? They need strawberries, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go scoot you over. I said scoot. Dang it, don't want to do that. Oh well, we'll flip this over once we get this all loaded up next time. And, wait, what's this doing over here? Another pallet of strawberries, so... yeah, Industrial Bakery is really turning out the money. Also got the planks set to store at the sawmill because the carpentry can't keep up, and actually how we're doing at the sawmill. Get a bit low on timber, so we've got 2,000 litres of pallets, or 2 pallets spawned up already. So we'll get the rest spawned up, get them moved on to the trader, which can be found over here. Don't have any more furniture yet, shall have some more soon. So I think here we'll get the bakery all stuff loaded up here, we'll get all the furniture loaded up. And I think next time we'll just go and sell it and make some money, because that's the good thing about the money, it's going up. So that thing I was worried about money wise, we managed to get this all done yesterday, and of course see the grass is grown again. So actually what I think at the moment we could just leave this, let it grow again. So tomorrow in August we'll mow it again, and just yeah, get a massive pile, we'll swap it up. I think this could be used as silage. Grass at 35, 4 and 31. We can use those as, well, pretty much use them as hay potentially, put some in the silo. Most we'll keep for ourselves. And how are the sheep doing for wool in that? Because we did move a bunch over. That thing's also got to consider about putting down a spinnery, and yeah, we got lots. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 litres of wool, plus whatever we're going to get soon. Nothing's ready to harvest yet, so we can't harvest that corn I messed up, so I might just say we'll just plow over that corn because I want to get some seeding done today. We'll do all this in the next episode. Cotton, wait a minute. No, so which one's the cotton fields? I want to get these contracts on the go, or I may just be a bit cheeky and do some field flipping. Get the cotton from this. Or we could buy that field. I think we'll definitely at least cultivate it. Speaking of which, we accepted some contracts, so a lot of this we'll get this done off camera. We'll get the mowing done on camera next episode. Hello sheep. And actually I think what? Since whilst we're here, to round off the episode, let's put a spinnery down, so how much is the spinnery costing us? So we go down to factories. Let's go left, so we need to find the spinnery. Spinnery, where are you to? So 60 grand for the spinnery, not too bad. That I can live with. The terrain editing, perhaps not so much, but also we need a tailor store because we want to get the fabric and make some clothes. Because clothes are worth 30 grand. So we'll say there. So now, if we go to our productions, we'll go down here, be right at the bottom. So yeah, it'll do 1,440 cycles a month, so the amount of wool we've got at the moment, that's about 4.5 months. That'll get converted into fabric. We'll get that set to distribution to the tailor store, and we'll get again 1,000 liters a month. So actually I think we're going to need 2 tailor stores actually. Oh, look at that terrain editing off. Bugger me. Perhaps I should have done this beforehand. You know what, I'm going to get this all done off camera net, and on that note, we're going to round it off for today. Oh, that just looks hideous. The front part I'm not too worried about, it's just the sides, how bad is on the sides. Yeah, that's bad, that's quite bad, to be honest. Well, on that note, I'll leave you for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, smash that button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share some, please be my guest. If not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But without further ado to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.